me get the wires, and then it starts shocking your popsicle. Reapers, what's this good? It's your boy Laser, using the Elijah back with another reaction video. Using the reaction content so I can deliver that for you guys. Reacting to 5 biggest U.S. government mysteries and darkest undisclosed secrets. Guys, the government is hiding so much secret shit from us. They're probably hiding condoms. If you enjoy the reaction content or reaction videos like the features, simply hit the like button. Subscribe to the notification bell icon, return and Twitch. It's so fucking amazing. Let's dive straight in this video.
It's no surprise to any of us nowadays that the world's governments keep things from the public, and no doubt most of it's things we do not need to know about and they would not need to share. But there are some things they would prefer to keep a secret because they would make you doubt their morals and leadership. Now, we must not cause this to turn against our governments because countries with no government do not operate well. However, there are things they do not let out that have surfaced or been leaked over the years that are worth talking about. Like the huge billion-dollar fund that comes from taxpayers' money and goes into undisclosed projects every year, to the theories that the government is run by a handful of upper-class people.
Oh, it's Illuminati! Oh, my lip, bro.
Who control the entire population. Here are 5 of some of the most mysterious and interesting US government secrets. But do keep in mind that the most mysterious secrets would of course never come to light.
I don't know why my lip keeps bleeding, like what the fuck?
The black nuclear suitcase. For the last few decades, whenever the President of the United States was away from the White House, as well as a cavalry of security would follow a black leather suitcase with a protruding antenna that became known as the football. For a while, it was one of the many things the government kept from the public, but over time, its purpose became apparent, and it's pretty daunting. You see, the President is Command-in-Chief of the US Armed Forces, meaning he or she is solely responsible for authorizing retaliation in the event of a nuclear attack.
Y'all ever suck the blood off your lips, bro?
For this reason, when they are not near fixed command centers, everything they need to authorize such an attack is carried in the ominous black reinforced briefcase that acts as a mobile hub for the United States defense system. As you can imagine, the exact content of the case is a secret, but it's said to contain 3 things. A small book on retaliation options, a book that provides information on sites where the president could be taken in the event of an emergency, and a folder with procedures for the emergency alert system. In a situation that the president needs to authorize the use of nuclear weapons.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like, can the president just, doesn't the president, all he has to do is just hit this button and then we're all dead? Or like he starts like some nuclear fallout, like is that literally how it is? Like there's just a red button that you press and that's it?
The case would be opened and a command or alert signal would be issued to the Joint Chiefs of Staff. The president would then review the attack options contained in the case and make a very important decision. But what if the football was hacked or stolen? Well, before an order can be made from it, the president must first identify himself. In order to do this, the president uses a special code that is...
Oh, this is some Matrix type shit, bro. Dude, you wanna know what's crazy? Isn't there like a fucking, as far as like president shit, isn't there like a whole fucking like base for like the president to hide in if like something happens? I don't fucking know how it works.
Printed on a credit card sized piece of plastic that is known as the biscuit, which is usually on the president's person at all times. The use of the biscuit and the football is thought to date back to Eisenhower, although its use as a means of identifying the president in the event of a nuclear attack was an idea from Kennedy's era, when at the height of the Cuban Missile Crisis, he was concerned about how his identity could be confirmed if he needed to authorize the use of nuclear weapons. But something they won't tell you is that everyone makes mistakes, even the most powerful people in the world.
Yeah, bro, I mean, I make mistakes. Like, I'll just be chilling, bro. And then, I don't know, like, one day, I just look at a banana. This is a really cool, this is a really cool banana. Then I slip on it, bro.
And on numerous occasions, the biscuit and even the briefcase has actually been lost, or been in a position to have been easily accessible for anyone. For example, after Ronald Reagan's assassination attempt in 1991, his clothes were cut off him by medics, and the biscuit was found a few hours later in Reagan's shoe that had been put into a hospital bag. It was also allegedly lost by Jimmy Carter when he took his suit to the dry cleaners, and President Clinton, who at the height of the Monica Lewinsky scandal completely misled the code for several weeks. If someone had obtained it and somehow had access to the football, there would be very little from stopping them launching the US's nuclear warheads.
Oh no.
But it's not just the US who has a nuclear briefcase. The UK and other countries also have similar devices, including Russia, who are in fact the only country to have activated it in response to the 1995 missile.
Hey Putin, fuck you, bitch. Look at this, bro. Look at this face, man. This is the face of devious acts coming. Dude, you ever just go to Putin, bro, and just be like, yo, Putin, yo, forehead pretty sexy.
Identified rocket that was fired by Norwegian and US scientists. So next time you see the president on TV away from the White House, just know that not far behind is the football and the biscuit, which is no
Wait, that's the football? Oh.
No doubt in his suit pocket.
Interesting.
Military drones are not as effective as the government claims. The use of military drones has increased
Dude,
dramatically.
it's crazy. Like, I know if something flies over the White House or whatever, like, it gets shot down, but it's like, they shoot down, yeah, I'm assuming they shoot down drones as well. Do they just shoot missiles at the drone? Like, what the fuck? No, I'm sure they probably just use, like, a sniper or whatever, right? Dude, on some real shit, like, apparently they want to, like, I know they already do this in, like, some areas. They do, like, Amazon deliveries with, like, drones and all that shit. Like, pizza deliveries, all that shit. But it's, like, I just feel like that's so stupid. Like, I get, like, robots and futuristic shit like that as the future. But at the same time, it's, like, bro, for deliveries, that's so stupid. Because, like, you can just eat, I mean, obviously, I'm sure there's going to be something where they do, I don't fucking know.
Particularly over the years, as their ability to operate remotely and carry out missions too monotonous or dangerous for humans is a game changer. But you may be surprised by the lack of accuracy they have, and if you've seen the drone protests, you know these drones have not been as effective as you would like to think. According to leaked Pentagon papers, death caused by drone strikes aimed at terrorists have caused an undetermined amount of civilian casualties. It's claimed the US drone system favoured by Barack Obama is unreliable, and although they are accurate in hitting their intended target, they are secretly killing many more people than intended. One example of this is it's alleged that one of the drone strikes on northeastern Afghanistan in January 2012 and February 2013 resulted in the deaths of 155 people, 136 more than the 19 that were the intended target. That is an unacceptable loss of innocent lives. However, these casualties are still classified as militants killed in action, despite there being no evidence of them being involved. The problem is, most of the drone attacks are conducted off signature strikes, meaning they will kill someone.
Drones kill innocent children like us. Where are they shooting fucking lasers at y'all? What the fuck? Pew 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 pew! Whoa!
Who looks like a terrorist without any hard intel or identification that they definitely are. This is one of the reasons that it said 98% of all people killed by US drone strikes have not been high profile or any real threat. But most interestingly, these drone strikes were not only killing innocent Afghan civilians, but causing the civilians to resent the United States for killing their friends and family. In fact, the 2010 Times Square bomber, 𝐭𝐲𝐫 said his main motive for the failed attack was a retaliation for the US drone strikes on innocent people in Pakistan. Like an anti-drone protester said, for every bad guy, and in turn usually civilian killed in the Middle East,
I'm a rebel.
10 more bad guys are created as a result.
Dude, bad guy, bad guy, bad guy, bad guy. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel.
Of resentment. At the end of December 2011, Pakistan's army chief stated they would shoot down any US drones that entered the Pakistan airspace. Although as of 2016, there are still many drones over there scanning the ground for suspected terrorists. The invisible government.
Oh, the mafia.
It's long been thought that the government is controlled by an unseen, invisible group of people who run the countries, mainly the United States.
So the mafia, right? Isn't that literally what the mafia is?
It's for their own selfish purposes,
right? Like,
and
honest
not for the
question.
good of its citizens. I'm sure you have thought about this before, but
Is
there any evidence to suggest this is actually what happens? Well, it's alleged that high-profile political leaders and even former presidents have acknowledged this is the case. And this goes back to Andrew Jackson in 1829.
Look at that big-ass chin, bro. Why does this chin look like it's taking up the whole fucking area? What the hell?
Since then, at least 10 former US presidents have spoken out about an invisible behind-the-scenes government who secretly run the United States. In a quote from 1913, President
Some of the biggest men in the United States in the field of commencement
Woodrow Wilson said, "Some of the biggest men in the United States
Wait, was this
in the
guy
field
president?
of commerce and manufacture are afraid of something. They know that there is a power somewhere so organized, so subtle."
No, on some real shit, like, all jokes aside, bro, like, it's probably, like, the mafia. But it's, like, there's, like, I'm just convinced that, like, there's something in the government that, like, they're obviously hiding shit from us. Everyone knows this. Saying the government is hiding shit from us, bro, is like me. It's like everyone saying that I fab. Like, everyone knows this. Like, everyone knows I have a porn addiction and I hate it. But it's like everyone knows that the government is hiding shit from us, bro. We all know that there's probably fucking, like, goddamn, I don't fucking know. I wouldn't be surprised if they have the cure to, I mean, that's the thing about cancer, though. It's like there's different cancers, so it's like, but I just know they have shit in there that we're never gonna know, and it could be game changing. I just know, but it's like, it's not even the government that's hiding it. It's like the higher force in the government, you know, the mafia or whatever the fuck it. I don't fucking know, bro.
So watchful, so interlocked, so complete, so pervasive, that they better not speak above their breath when they speak in condemnation of it.
Guys, I know all the secrets to the government. Yo,
George Washington also famously indicated in one of his speeches that the Illuminati wanted to separate the people from their government. The last president to speak out about this so-called invisible power was John F. Kennedy in his infamous Secret Society speech, where he told of a highly efficient machine combining military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations, whose preparations were concealed and mistakes buried. Today, it's thought the invisible government is made up of several agencies known as the intelligence community, and they conduct espionage, plan and execute secret operations, and ultimately make all the decisions and shape the lives of the American and world citizens.
That's actually scary.
Operating behind the scenes of the elected president.
That's scary.
It's also believed by some that the presidents are just the face of it all, and simply something for
you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Dude, Trump, why does Trump always look like he's planning something like... Dude, he always has that, like, face of, like, fucking... Like, bro, that fucker was, like, always, like, damn.
Public to look up to.
What the fuck?
But in reality,
yeah,
it doesn't matter who's elected because they are not actually
Mr. Penis.
Donald Trump's presidential victory speech, which some say seems much different from his usual speeches and sounded somewhat scripted and lacking in Donald's personality.
Bro, I always just realized, like, I remember, like, I never cared about politics. You guys already know this, but it's like, whenever, like, I would turn my TV on, like, randomly, is like when I was younger, bro, and I just see, like, a speech with him going on. His child, like, always looked so fucking uncomfortable, bro. Like, he always just looked like I don't fucking know.
So is the government, mainly the United States, controlled by an Illuminati-type group of people who...
Like, I remember when there was, like, conspiracy... I don't know if it's real. I don't even fucking care. But I just remember there was, like, people talking about how, like, he treated his, like, son bad or whatever. I don't fucking know. His son was, like, a good person. Then there was, like, things coming out about him, like, being some evil villain. And then everyone switched up. It was, like, I don't remember, but I don't fucking know. I just remember there was shit like that. Like, years ago.
But until
I never
then,
really cared.
What do you think? The government is watching you.
Oh, everyone knows this. Yeah, guys, when you jack off near me at night, did you know that if you look in the webcam, you'll see an eyeball just looking at you? It's kind of like how talking to Angela, there was those theories about someone looking through the camera. Did you guys know that there's someone looking through the webcam?
2013, former CIA worker Edward Snowden revealed something that has been the talk for many years. He
looks scary, what the fuck?
Classified information from the National Security Agency that there are many global surveillance programs that track and monitor every citizen in the US and also the world. He said that there are a handful of individual agencies, one of which is called PRISM, that had gained access to all of our internet communications from the largest web companies on the planet. And certain keywords such as kill or terrorism will flag up on their systems, and they can then go from there on how much information they want to find out about you. Now, the problem with this is that it's actually illegal for them to do this, and is a violation of...
No, I mean, that is illegal. Isn't it illegal for, like, people to, like, yeah, like, no warrants? Is that the search shit or whatever? Isn't it illegal for, like, someone to just search your house? But I think if they have, like, a reason to, they can, right? How does that work? It's kind of like with the police, like, if they like, suspect you have, like, drugs or whatever in the car, it's like, they have to search Well, how does it work? Like, how I forgot because I know you're able to tell them that you're not allowed to search my car, but is it? It's only if like they suspect it's in there, right? But it's like if you don't, I don't fucking know how it works.
Fourth Amendment, which grants people their own security. But in reality, we already know this and have all questioned whether everything online is tracked. But there are some things you may not have thought about that could be getting used to track you. Take smart TVs for example, which can apparently listen to everything that is said in the room they are in. And some even have warnings in the small print of the instructions not to talk about anything sensitive in front of the TV.
Huh?
Seriously.
So you're saying I can't say, stupid TV, let me slap your booty. You ever just go behind your TV, bro? You go to the wires, bro. You start plugging it in out of the outlet, like, and then you start going like this. Alright, let me get the wires. And then it starts shocking your popsicle.
In fact, I bet you're surrounded by tons of items that the government could use to track you if they wished. Like the Xbox Kinect, the tracking devices fitted to cars to reduce insurance premiums, and even some toys. Just a few years ago, the then CIA director David Petraeus said this: "Items of interest will be located, identified, monitored, and remotely controlled through technologies such as radio frequency identification, sensor networks, tiny embedded servers, and energy harvesters, all connected to the next generation internet using abundant, low cost, and high power computing."
Abundant.
That pretty much sums it up. But how about this?
Abundant.
The FBI director James Comey covers his webcam with a piece of tape just in case people are spying on him. This kind of goes back to the higher power above the government theory, because if the FBI director has to do that, then he must be conscious of someone higher breaching his personal privacy. However, probably the biggest invasion of privacy on unsuspecting users is through their mobile phones. Government officials have the power to seek all previous call records.
I know that, yeah. It's kind of like with TikTok. Like, I know fucking everyone knows this, but like China, because TikTok's a China company. I remember when they tried selling it or whatever. But it's like, fuck. They're able to see our shit. Like, I mean, I could care less, to be honest. I mean, I still think it's kind of weird. Like, I do think it's sketchy as fuck. They're definitely, like, taking shit from us. But it's like, I don't care, bro. I just go on TikTok. I'm gonna be for real, dude. Like, I don't even, like, scroll on TikTok no more. Like, I just post my clips and that's it. Like, I don't like looking at content on TikTok anymore. I actually look at Reels more now. Reels is actually slept on, bro. I never look at Shorts. The fuck? Dude, the only time I look at Shorts or, like, TikTok now is, like, if I'm posting, like, my clips. Like, I post my clips on every platform, including Facebook, because on Instagram there's an option, and you guys notice, there's, like, an option to where, like, you can set it to Facebook. But it's, like, I just post my clips on, like, TikTok and, Instagram. I don't look at my For You page anymore. I can't stand it. Like, I can't stand scrolling on TikTok. I just can't do anything that makes me feel unproductive nowadays, bro. Like, I'm always just working on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't, like, I gotta be productive, dude. I just can't. I'm not like I'm not who I used to be.
Even if the user is not suspected of any unlawful activity, and with the Apple Touch ID, they also have access to your fingerprint. This type of surveillance was made illegal in 2015, but don't think for 1 minute that it's individual to the US. All the countries are taking part in some type of data tracking and civilian surveillance. In fact, the German government got into some trouble in 2002 when a system error caused a phone number allocated to the Secret Service to come up on many people's phone bill. Now, all of this isn't necessarily a bad thing and may not be as sinister as it sounds, since its main purpose is to catch and prevent criminals. But just don't think that if you use a computer, a phone, or anything that can be connected to the internet, that you have any kind of privacy.
Number 1.
The black budget. I've mentioned the US black budget in a previous video, but I wanted to explore it a bit more to find out exactly what it's used for, and why the government is so secretive about how much money is set aside for this mysterious budget for classified operations. I just mentioned that whistleblower Edward Snowden disclosed the mass surveillance project, while this in turn led to details of the black budget being released, where some $50 billion is used to fund what's called black projects. And this was money that until the Snowden case had rarely been mentioned to the public and hasn't been discussed since. So what is it? Well, it's a highly classified military defense project not publicly acknowledged by the government, the military, or the personnel working on the projects. The fund is apparently split between 5 agencies: the CIA, the NSA, the National Reconnaissance Office, the National Geospatial Intelligence Program, and the General Defense Intelligence Program. The bulk of the money apparently goes to the CIA and NSA, both of which are in place to warn about critical events and monitor people in an attempt to combat terrorism. The other 3 agencies have a smaller budget and are said to be responsible for stopping—
Why does this look like a fucking condom that's about to, like, come out, bro? This is the pee-pee. This is the condom, bro. Why is it shaped like that? It looks so weird. It looks like a... It literally looks like a broccoli, bro. You ever eat orange broccoli? No, it looks like chicken on, like... It literally looks like a chicken bone. Like, it looks like a chicken bone. That's the chicken, that's the bone. It looks like it's shitting out, more chicken.
stopping other countries from producing weapons of mass destruction, preventing cyber attacks, and defending against foreign espionage. Examples of black projects that have been unintentionally declassified are the Manhattan Project, the B-2 stealth bomber, the F-117 Nighthawk, Area 51 and other similar operations, and more recently, the long-range strike bomber. A little bit of information was published in 2013 about the black budget, but despite requests, the Obama administration has not released any updated details since then, so it's only insiders who know exactly how much has been used in the past and what exactly it's been used for. The administration did release its aggregate request for non-military intelligence agencies of $53.5 billion for the year 2017, but no other details were given, so we do not know what they could be using this ridiculously large amount of money for. Many believe that Donald Trump will be more forthcoming with how much money is being pumped into this mysterious black budget, and what exactly it's going on, but for now, it remains a secret.
I don't fucking know, bro. Damn,
So
well, guys, this video, hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. Which one of those government secrets was the most interesting to you? If you guys enjoyed the reaction, content reaction, videos, to do. I see you next one. Peace.
Extra large money.